G'day everyone, how are you guys going? Brian from Beijing Tech. Hey, we've got a bit of a surprise today, and that is we've got our very first Acer computer that's touch landed on this channel. So I thought I might just do the unboxing and my first impression on the very first Acer computer that's on this channel. Now I haven't touched an Acer for a good probably over a decade and a bit, probably maybe close to about a decade and a half actually. So I'm decided I'm just going to do this live, just like I did unboxing of the Lenovo last week with the big book. It didn't go very well. We did finally manage to get that computer going after it was connected to power, just drain the power. Now I hope it hasn't happened to this Acer computer as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this will go around a lot more smoothly. Now again, if you've got any questions, shoot it in the chat and I will get to them as we see through. So without further ado, let's get to the unboxing of an Acer. Now, this is the Travelmate Spin P4. So this is part of their commercial range, and this is a 13-inch computer that is a 2-month, so it's a convertible. So let's get on with it. Get my good old trusty knife, as always, and let's get to it. So let's try and do that. Now, this has a very different seal. I think I'm just going to go straight across from the back. It's fine. That's good. I might not even need to do the second one, which should be good. So let's do that. And let's pop this open here. Now, this is the okay, yeah, it should be pretty simple there. Okay, now this has a different type of opening. So I'm just going to pop this down here because it opens up very differently to the other computers. And it looks like we open up this way. Nice. Okay, you know what I always like to do is get onto the power supply. So the power adapter down this side, let's have a look at what we got here. Now we've got the good old neutral things. I don't really need that side of things. Let's bring this thing in. Whoa, okay, this is going to be a little bit different. So we've got a bit of a brick. This is, it's a nice decent size small, and it's not decent size big neither. It's actually really light. I can say this is light. Now, what is this power adapter? We've got, I'm just trying to find out what it is. It is, so there's quite a lot of writing in there. It's quite small. Just trying to find out what this guy. It's a 65-watt power adapter, and wow, now that is a unique AC plug. I've never come across this plug before. This is an Acer proprietary one. That is a different type of plug. Now I'm hoping you can still charge this by USB-C. I'm hoping it does have USB-C or Thunderbolt 4. It is 11th gen Intel core, so I do expect Thunderbolt 4 on this, so more than likely you can still charge it with. But this comes with it's a very unique one. So I'm just going to put it to the side. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And there's nothing on that side there. Now we've also got, so we'll just bring this up here. You can see we've got some foam. I'm going to move this across here. We've got a bit of foam here. And what else is in here? We've got some documentation. Now this is in the cardboard. I haven't seen this for a while. Now, genuine warranty service. That's pretty much all there is in there. Let's get on with it. All right, we've got some foam, more foam, and more foam. That's all we've got. And then this is a nice cloth. It's to keep these things. This is actually good grade cloth, this one here. Oh, sort of cloth. All right, I'm just going to put it down here. I'm going to just chuck this all across the back. Right here with that. Okay, now this looks bigger than I thought it was going to be. I know this is a 13-inch. Actually, it's a P4, so it's actually it's a 14-inch. Okay, that makes more sense to me. I was working on a 13-inch before, but this is a 14-inch. So this it's got a nice finish to it. And I don't lie to people because possibly that's plastic at the top here. In the technical term, it's polycarbonate. It's some sort of grade, but this is polycarbonate at the top. Same at the bottom, plastic again on the bottom. But these are not uncommon materials to see in a corporate computer because they're very durable, very reliable, and they can quite easily take a lot of beating for it. Now on the sides, again, this is not aluminium. That is aluminium on the sides though. So that's not plastic on the sides. It's only on the bottom cover and the top cover is where you see aluminium. Now we've got a nice little big Acer computer logo there. At the back here, you can see, I just want to quickly look at the screws here. We've got normal flip head screws, so we don't have any special need for any sort of computer screwdriver set to actually open this up, which is great to see. And we've got the usual standard thing, and I can straight away see something nice. I like to see that. I'm really liking that. Okay, let's go on and have a look at the ports. G'day, OJ, how are you? Up here, it's a recharger. Is it a recharger? Is that what the thing is called? Not what it's called. I am new to the Acer world. All right, let's have a look at ports before I open this thing up. And I'm going to bring in the second camera. So let's bring this in, and let's have a look at that. Actually, I'm going to break this one full screen. So let's remove. Excellent. That's great. I love seeing the tool ones. Okay, now let's the big opening. I would love to see what the keyboard mouse and stuff like that. Okay, let's have a look at this. Actually, I'll do it with the one finger test. We should really do this as a one finger test. How smooth is this hinge and how the hinge works? Because this is really the test of the hinge anyway. So one finger, and well, it's clamping quite a bit. It's clamping. That's still clamping quite a bit. And after that, that's smooth all the way through. Now, of course, being 2-in-1, it can go all the way 365. All right, I'm just going to move that keyboard protector away. And that is, it's got a little, oh, wow, okay, very nice. I am going to, sorry, like I said, this is the first time seeing it. I'm loving it. Have a look at it. Because at the top straight away, we've got some, I think that's where the speakers are. It goes all along the whole entire top of the keyboard here. It says Travelmate P series. Fantastic. Now the keyboard. Now it's got what I call a mid sort of travel distance for each individual key. It's not like really deep and high. My guess is, from my experience, probably around about 1.7 to about 1.8 key travel. So that's not bad. Now, each keys, I would say, again, medium size. I wouldn't say they're small, and I would say they're large and medium size. You've got very normal sort of spacing in between each key. So I think you'll be able to get onto this keyboard pretty well. Now, while we're at it, we're going to have a look at any special funky keys around Acer. Now, as I said, this is my very first Acer, and I'm just seeing the usual. So we've got control at the normal places, and we've got a sleep function on the F1. Anything special, unique here that I don't normally see that I see? No, it's actually very standard on the top end. And again, very standard on the bottom end. This is a very standard keyboard. Now, I do see that we've got a number pad system here on, if you probably press the function. Again, I've seen a few computers that have that, but this is one of those that has the keypad here. That's not bad at all. Now, looking at the trackpad, that is mechanical still. That's good here. I can clear the click, and it's hinged at the top. And the surface of it is very glassy smooth. That's the glassy smooth. I'm pretty sure it's multi-gesture as well. Now we're going to look at the palm rest. Now, the palm rest, that is, I would say, that's not plastic, because that joins up to this whole aluminium. So it is probably aluminium all the way through. And it's the smoothness of the aluminium. Oh, I'd probably say you could probably even get close to like a plastic smoothness, and this one probably will definitely last quite a lot of time having a bit of time on it. Now I don't see this one having a lot of issues all the time where it starts degrading with like where you say the different colorations. I don't see that happening on this sort of thing. That's kind of nice. And just now let's get back to the screen now. Okay, so we've got a glossy screen, and it's quite a bit of bezel on the bottom. That's normal for normal for 2-in-1s because that is for the gripping sense when this is in 2-in-1, and we usually just grip it, over grip it. Now again, when I'm gripping it, now this has got a very big exhaust for it, and I would normally grip down here. If I am riding, that's going to be very uncomfortable for me to ride on. I will probably grip it up here if I'm taking notes, which means I have got that 2 fingers on my on the exhaust, being a right-hander, writing, and I'll put it on the left. Now, if I was a left-hander, this isn't an issue at all because my hand won't be on the exhaust at all. So hopefully this doesn't run too hot. We'll find out in the heat test. Now, I will be creating a follow-up video after spending a bit of time with this Travelmate Spin P4. And the other thing I want to have a look at, let's see if we can turn this on. I can see there's a webcam up here, and we've got a privacy shutter here, so there's a nice little lever. Great to see, so it's got that security built into it. And of course, it's got TPM chip, so it's Windows 11 ready as well. And we're just going to have to turn this thing on. Now, what if we do need to have a charger to turn this on? Now, again, power button on the right-hand side. I do like having the power button on the side because we can then hopefully turn it on while this is in tablet mode, or even wake it up from tablet mode as well too. So I'm just going to turn this on. We'll just have a look, and we've got some power because I can see the blue lights. You can see it's got backlit as well. Now that's probably more likely you can get option in or not. And we are on. Boots up really quick. Did you see how fast that boot up? That boot up very quick. This is only an i5 1135G7 in this one here, and that boot up very quick. Wow, that was a quick boot up in one. And we have, let's bring up the brightness. Oh, I might have actually, this right, is it? No, I've got to do the function. So that's maximum brightness there. I hope to see what you can see the maximum brightness. So hopefully you can see the bezel now. Again, quite a bit of bezel on the top. Sides, call it medium, but again, this is a 2-in-1. I can forgive the pretty large bezel because of the gripping for your fingers, so you don't have to engage in the palm rejection. So that's good. I really like having where is it? I really love having this garage pen. Now, I can see from this garage pen, we've got a button. We've got one button in the middle. We don't have any buttons on the top. And I can see it's got charging as well, so you don't need to worry about recharging this integrated pen. And that's good. And I can feel that the nib has got a little bit of allowance, so it probably has a bit working with sensitivity as well, so it can do the pressure sensitivity. Love it. I love having the integrated pen. I love these things here because those who lose it, it's not great, and especially being rechargeable, that's fantastic. I'm just going to get used to it. So this is quite a nice. Let's bring up the speakers, eh? Let's have a quick buzz on the speakers because why not? Why not? This it just looks like it's got big speakers here. Now I'm going to quickly join to my Wi-Fi for this, and we can then hopefully just get up some sound. You'll hopefully see, and we'll bring up my usual sound test video that you'll usually hear, and we'll see a much better quality version of it. At least let's see if we can get that going. Okay. So just give me a little bit of time. As I said, I am doing live, and if you've got any questions, shoot me in the chat because I love to answer. Or if not, if you're watching this later on, put a comment below. All right, here we go. Crystal eyes. Okay, here we go. Let's bring it out. We've got some audio.
If you are a content creator, you really need to start using artist royalty-free music and sound effects platform. Any song you download is
yours. Let's just skip the ads here. Let's bring this up massively to this maximum volume here. Interesting. I'd love to hear what your comments are. The audio of that. I know it's something coming out from my microphone, my lapel here, but hopefully hear a little bit of a taste of it. I'll make my comments in my review video when I have spent a little bit of time and I have a good riff of it. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of a taste of it. Overall, it's interesting to see the first Acer computer, and I love again this 2-in-1. It's got an integrated garage pen. Fantastic. So I will definitely make a review video, and when I do have that review video, I'll put it in the link in the description below so you can check that out after this if you haven't. So as always, imperfections in life makes it beautiful and interesting, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.